Hey everybody, Dr. Nelson here. This is a video lesson about circumference and wheels. So just a quick reminder. The circumference of a circle is the distance around the circle. So the key words here are the distance around. So again, anytime we have a circle, the distance that goes all the way around the circle, that's the circumference. And one way to look at that is to look at this visual of unrolling the circumference. So the circumference is also how far the circle rolls on flat ground in one rotation. So imagine the circle here that I'm highlighting. Imagine if it rolled like a rock, right? One time, one revolution. The distance that it rolls would be 1 diameter, 2 diameters, and then 3 diameters in distance. But there's a little extra part right here, right? That extra part is 14/100ths of a diameter. And when you add them all up together, you get the number pi, which is 3.14. So the number of rotations per minute determines the speed of a bike or a car. I'm sure you've been in a car before where you notice the speed odometer, right? So circumference in pi is used to determine just how fast a car or even a bike is going. So here's the problem we're going to solve together. It says a bike tire has a diameter of 30 inches. The bike rotates at a rate of twice per second. So every second it goes around 2 times. How far does the bike go in 1 minute? All right. So again, we know that the diameter, so from say here to here, we know is 30 inches. All right. So let's give us a little more space here. So what we have to do is we have to, again, first figure out what the circumference of the tire is, right? So again, we're going to use the formula C equals pi times d. And when I do pi, which is 3.14, times our diameter, we know that the circumference is going to be, so I did this already, we know it's going to be 94.2 inches. All right, now that 94.2 inches, okay, is one rotation, right, of the tire. Now we know it says a bike tire has a diameter of 30 inches, but it also goes around twice per second, right? So what I have to do is I have to take this number and multiply it times 2 because the wheel goes around twice every second, right? So when I do 94.2 times 2, I get 188.4 inches. And that's going to be the distance the bike goes every second. Now we're not quite done yet because the question is how far does the bike go in a minute? Now we know that in a minute there's 60 seconds. So I need to do 188.4 times 60, and we're getting pretty close to our answer. When I do that, we get 11,304 inches. And if we wanted to, we could divide that by 12 to get the amount of feet. But basically, the way we did this is we first figure out what the circumference was, okay? And then we know that every second it rotates 2 times. And then once we have the distance traveled per second, we multiply it by 60 to get the total distance.